When was the last time you took yourself on a date? When was the last time you bought yourself something good? When was the last time you wrote yourself a good letter, a love letter? You know. Hi, good people, and welcome back again to the Silent Struggles channel. My name is Jane Mwangi, and I am a practicing counseling psychologist. But before we start today, let me remind you of subscribing to this channel. Okay, so thank you so much for you who have subscribed to my channel, and for you who is still yet to subscribe, kindly consider subscribing to this channel, because that is the only way that you can get to support this channel. And I am so grateful, I am so thankful for your support, guys. I don't really take that for granted. I know today we hit 200 subscribers, and we are on our road to 1000 subscribers. So guys, changamkeni, sindio? Now, our today's topic is about self-care. Okay, and probably before I start, I would want to pose this question to you. When was the last time you took good care of yourself? When was the last time you took yourself on a date? When was the last time you bought yourself something good? When was the last time you wrote yourself a good letter, a love letter? You know, all those things, huh? So I know sometimes we forget about ourselves, but it's a high time that we come back to ourselves, because we matter a lot and we are so important to ourselves, okay? And you know what? Taking care of yourself is not being selfish, because that is the only thing that you can do to yourself, okay? So I want us to learn to enhance on our self-care in a huge way, okay? And let no one tell you that you're becoming selfish on practicing your self-care. Don't allow that, okay? Because I usually say the only person who will spend the rest of your life with, it is yourself. So you have to really take good care of yourself for you to be with yourself for the rest of your life with, okay? So it's good to take good care of ourselves. It's good to take ourselves on dates. It's good to buy ourselves gifts. It's good to, write ourselves some love letters. I actually am learning on this. Juicy, I was trying to write myself a love letter, and, it feels good. It feels good. It feels good to, to write yourself a love letter, because you fall in love with yourself. And that is so amazing. That is so good. Okay. So apart from that, there are also other things that we can do to enhance on our self-care, okay? And also I would want to ask you, when was the last time you did a physical exercise? Because also remember, physical exercise is very key as far as our self-care is concerned, because also we want to have healthy bodies. Okay, so when was the last time you did a physical exercise? And don't tell me about walking, because that is a common thing that we usually do on a daily basis, right? So when was the last time you did a physical exercise? And physical exercise in this case could mean swimming, it could mean jogging, it could mean taking a nature walk, it could mean skipping, or any other exercise that helps your body to move. So if you have not yet done, kindly consider doing, and make these things a routine, because also you need to have a healthy body. You need to take good care of your body, okay? Another thing is about maintaining positive mindset, or rather being positive in every situation. Sometimes sometimes we get carried away by a lot of negativity, which is not right. Okay, so let us train our mind to focus on what is working for us, to focus on the positive. And actually, I usually tell people, sometimes when we hear of a healthy diet, we think of eating a balanced diet, which is good. It's also good. It's equally good for our physical health and our bodies, right? But also I usually say, when you talk of diet, it's not necessarily on what we eat, but it's also on what we store in our mind, what we see, what we talk, and what we hear. And remember, in all those aspects I have mentioned, you have control over them. You have control over what to talk. You have control over what to hear. You have control over what to put in your mind. Okay, so let us choose to be positive. Let us choose to perceive things positive. Let us choose to talk positively. Let us choose to store positive things in our mind, because by so doing, we will be able to practice self-care on ourselves. Okay, another thing is remaining grateful, or rather practicing gratitude. I know sometimes we get to obsess so much on what is not working for us, and we really forget things that are working for us. Like, think of being alive. Think of being healthy. Think of having a shelter. Think of having a job. Think of having a family. Those are some of the things that we take for granted, and they really mean a lot to our lives. Okay, so let us focus on the things that are working for us. Let us remain grateful on the things that are working for us, and by so doing, we are going to remain happy most of the time, and our moods are going to remain high. Okay, so I know as a normal human being, it's normal to obsess on the things that are not working. But remember also, I said that you have control over that. Anytime you feel like you want to complain, you can divert your thoughts to seeing the things that are working for you. And by so doing, you also learn the patience of knowing that even if something have not yet worked for you, it will still happen. Okay, so another thing is staying connected. I usually say no man is an island. And staying alone, it's not really advisable, because human beings are social beings. So it's good to connect with others. It's very healthy to connect with others. Okay, because you find that even when you stay alone most of the time, you tend to sit down with your thoughts most of the time. You tend to overthink a lot, which is not healthy for you. So it's a high time that we embrace a culture of connecting with others, because when you connect with others, you get to learn a lot from others. You get to socialize. You get to express yourself and feel yourself in a huge way. And these things make us happy. These things make us feel good about ourselves and all that. Okay? And before I forget, allow me to mention that also dressing and how you appear, how you present, it's part of self-care. So it's also good to appear smart, to to groom in a smart way, because there's a slogan that says, you are addressed according to how you are dressed. How would you love to be addressed? So according to that, how you answer that question, then dress that way. So yes, those are some of the things that we can do to enhance on our self-care, okay? And you realize when we practice self-care on ourselves, it reduces our stress, it reduces our anxiety, and it makes us feel happy most of the time. And you know what? When you remain happy most of the time, then you stay away from depression, you stay away from many other mental illnesses. Okay, so till our next episode, bye bye.